Hi everyone, it's me Anna. I'm back. This is video blog number 15, and today I'm going to be talking about synchronicity. It's something that's been coming up a lot in conversation, and it's something I'd like to start a conversation with you about. So I've been practicing meditation and yoga pretty hardcore for the last year, and I meditate when I run. Basically, I just go out on long runs and I focus on the sound of my breath and the feeling of my breath, and I also focus on the sound of my footsteps when they're hitting the pavement. And if you do this for a long enough time, eventually you'll find that the world feels like it's actually falling into rhythm with your footsteps as you're running. Deepak Chopra talked a little bit about synchronicity. I read a quote from him a couple days ago, and I don't remember it verbatim, but the gist of it was that according to yoga philosophy, there are two symptoms of enlightenment. The first symptom is that you stop worrying. The things that used to bug you don't bug you anymore. And the second symptom is that synchronicities start to appear all over your life and random coincidences happen. And as my journey approaches, I'm leaving on March 22nd to run across America. The not worrying part is really, really important. It's really easy to focus on fear, but when I focus on fear, I get really stressed out and I become really unproductive. And instead of putting one foot in front of the other, I find that I'm just relentlessly spinning my wheels. And in order to foster things like synchronicity and coincidence, I find that it's really important to focus. You know, some people who are very analytical will tell you that synchronicity is just the result of intense focus and bias confirmation and things like that. Or then it's like also a natural effect of just concentrating on one thing. And as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter. When you increase your awareness, you experience things more lucidly and you start to see things more clearly. And then it's also important when nothing is exciting, nothing exciting is happening and the synchronicities seem to stop, that you work on the other part, which is you stop worrying. And you realize, I think that for me at least, I have to realize that maybe it's time for an attitude adjustment, or maybe there's something that's not right in my life, like a barrier that I have to remove in order for all of that energy to start coming to me again. And it's so important to focus on your goals, but don't make them abstract, because your goals aren't something that happen in the distant future. Your goals are cumulatively all of the small menial tasks and the repetitive tasks that you do over and over again, and they all add up to success. And so I'm challenging myself to engage in the present moment and to focus on the action. And when I'm running across America, it's easy for me to recognize that, of course, the goal is for me to physically be able to go out there and run it. But it's more than that. The hard part is the mental and the emotional and the spiritual part, which is that I want to be able to run across America joyfully. And in order to do that, I have to be focused on every step that I take instead of looking at New York from Los Angeles and thinking how far it is and how hard it's going to be. So I'm challenging myself to do that today, and I challenge you to do it as well. Please check out more on my website. It's annarunsamerica.com. And stay tuned for the next video blog. Thanks.